Hi, I'm NancyChin. I'm a spiritual teacher in the Agni tradition. And welcome to NancyChin Diaries. Today, I want to talk about um, a hugely popular Chinese drama. So, I've been meaning to talk about this, but since I've just started this new podcast, I think I can start the first episode talking about this drama. So this is a Chinese drama that many people out there are raving about right now. So since many of you are still talking about this, let me join in as well. So this drama is called Pursuit of Jade, 逐玉. So not just people in Asia, I think many people in the Western countries, the Westerners are talking about this too. And so there are many spoilers ahead. If you have not watched this drama, please stop here, okay? Please stop here. Okay, so today I'm not going to talk about how good looking the actresses are. I'm not going to review about the whole plot of the drama because I think many of you out there already know what this drama is about or how good looking the actors and actresses are. But I'm not going to talk about that. So uh, I just I want to tell you about what I feel about this drama and what um, what I think the drama is trying to teach us. Because I always believe that 人生如戏，戏如人生. Our life is like a movie, like a drama, like a play, and this movie, drama, or play is like life. So it means that dramas or movies are more often than not fictional, but somehow it can connect with us in one way or the other. And somehow we can always resonate with the characters in this drama or this movie, the plot, the emotions they are feeling, and things like that. So this drama, Pursuit of Jade, is not just the conventional lovey-dovey romance historical costume drama. It also talks about politics, war, revenge, and conflicts. And the conflicts not just in the government, but also in the royal family and also in the commoners. I feel that in this drama, all this conflict, war, politics thing is like a domino effect. It tells you what one person's mistake 17 years ago can affect many people, many families. Many people got killed, and people got betrayed. People had to suffer, and many things. And even the commoners as well, they suffer as well, and they have to fight war as well, because the war is like never ending. And then there are good people, there are bad people. You don't know which one is good, which one is bad, who's ally, who to trust, things like that. I think there's a lot of plot, there's a lot of layers going on in here. The drama starts off with the female lead, Fan Changyu, and it shows how Fan Changyu goes about with her daily life as a pork butcher. So it's about a month after her parents passed away, and she took over her parents' pork stall. Then she started like being a pork butcher, slaughtering pigs, selling pork, and things like that. And then the villagers started gossiping about her. Like they started to insult her, mocking her. They said that this is dirty job, this is rough work. This is a female, but she's a butcher. She slaughters pigs. She kills pigs. This is like a rough job. Like how can any normal females can do this kind of job? And she's really strong as well. So she would just need to slap the pig once, and the pig faints, and she can start to slaughter it. So to me, I think being a pork butcher is not something that is to be ashamed of. We shouldn't let the society expectations, the society stereotypes to shape who we are, to define who we are. Being a pork butcher, I think it's an honest work, and in that drama, she did nothing wrong at all. She slaughter the pigs well. She sells fresh meat, good meat. Unlike other male butchers treated the pork with some kind of chemical to make the pork look fresher and denser and heavier as well, so they can earn more. I mean, people want to have pork on their dining table, right? They want to eat pork, so someone has to slaughter it, right? So what's wrong being a pork butcher, someone who slaughters pigs? So people really shouldn't be stereotyping people and their jobs. So I think this also reminds me of an incident that I've experienced about over 10 years ago. And this is about females being bus drivers, truck drivers, or train drivers. And back then, it's very rare, but I think it's getting more and more common now, especially in first world Asian countries, and developing Asian countries are catching up as well. But females are still sometimes being discriminated. They are being mocked at. So about 10 over years ago, I was in Singapore, and back then we started seeing female bus drivers. Then it's a job that is male dominated, so you rarely see females being bus drivers. But then one day a male friend he saw a female bus driver, and then he got all so excited. He said, "It's a female bus driver, it's a female bus driver. This person can drive or not? I'm not sure if she can drive or not. I'm so scared." So there's a lot of discrimination around it. To me, I suppose whether they are males or females, I think they are adequately trained before they could ferry passengers. So and they need to have a license to ferry passengers, right? So to me, they are all equal. And I've ridden on buses that are driven by females as well, and I think that if they are not, I think they are as good or even better than male drivers. And I do know that some male drivers are really hard footers. They would accelerate really hard, and then they would brake really hard, causing a lot of motion sickness. But I feel that female drivers are even better in this sense, because they are not as hard footer as males. So this is just my experience. If you have any other experience similar to this or different, you can let me know as well. There is a very strong feminist theme compared to other traditional dramas. So Fan Changyu portrayed a very strong feminist. She had a live-in husband. So she could provide for the household, and not just for her husband as well. She even provide for her younger sister. She even helped her neighbors and other neighbors that are along the Sigu alley. So when after getting married, after having a husband, her husband was injured, right? So he couldn't work. So she was the sole breadwinner for the whole household. And she started doing a lot of financial management. She kept thinking of ideas on how to earn more money, how to sell more pigs, and she sold some assets, sold her hairpin as well, got some money, got that money to buy two pigs, and then she brought that two pigs home to rear so that they could become bigger and then have more piglets, and then she could have more pigs to sell, more pigs to slaughter, things like that. Then I think, and that was as a commoner. When she became a warrior, a general, she could even lead the whole army, and she even killed the general and the king of the enemy. So she is as capable or even better than males. She could even earn herself a high-ranking position, earn a lot of money, have a lot of authority. She even became a fifth rank officer, and she had half of the whole Jizhou army alongside Li Huai'an. Jizhou, if I'm not mistaken. And the good thing is that other characters support her feminism as well, like her husband Xie Zheng, like Grand Tutor Tao, like Yu Qianqian, like the gangsters that initially tried to threaten her, tried to steal from her. They all supported her in the end. So to me, I think this is also a reminder to many girls, many ladies out there, especially in the traditional Asian society. The traditional Asian society is always feeding females this kind of structure, this kind of mentality, this kind of expectations, saying that once you have finished your studies, if they can even study, once you have finished your studies, you can go and find a husband, you can marry, you can have kids, and then you don't need to work. Just wait for your husband to provide for you, things like that. You can be at home, you can be a stay-at-home housewife and take care of the kids, and just do not need to work. Just wait for your husband to provide for you. I think this create a lot of structure, very rigid structure in people in traditional Asian societies, and they even marry for the sake of getting married, marry because their parents want them to, marry because they saw their sisters, their cousins, their friends getting married, so they want to get married, so they feel that, oh, marriage is such a beautiful thing, you get to live happily ever after with your husband, isn't that very nice? But trust me, I think you need to ask people who got married before you, those who have married for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. How are they getting on with their marriage, their married life? Ask them first, okay? So do not let all this drama, all this lovey-dovey romance thing try to brainwash you. I've even met people who are in their early 20s, and then they came to me and they said, I want to get married. When can I get married? Then I asked them, do you have a boyfriend or someone that you think you can marry? No. But they want to get married. They are in their early 20s. They have just finished their university. and they have just gotten a job. They have just started working for a few years, like 2 or 3 years, and then they want to get married already, but they do not have someone to get married to. And then they say that if I'm in my late 20s, I'll be too old to have a baby. Then I need to get married now and then start to have a baby. If not, I'll be too old later on. I cannot have a baby in my 30s or 40s. That would be too old already. If people in their 30s or their 40s hear this, I do not know what they will think, okay? So this is all actually an old structure that is confining your mentality and confining how you think and what you do. So if you really want to get married, really think first why you want to get married. If you want to have a baby, really think first why you want to have a baby. In this drama, Fan Changyu was 19 when she got married with Yan Zheng. So this is based on the ancient times, okay? So people back then can even get married when they are even like as young as a kid. So do not take this as a standard. This is an ancient standard, okay? So if you have just turned 19, don't think that you can be like Fan Changyu and get married, okay? So I think, but back to the drama, I think it's telling us that females can be equally capable to males or even more capable than them. You do not need to wait to get married, wait to have your husband to provide for you. And then when you have children, when your children are older, you wait for your children to take care of you. You can actually take care of yourself. You can actually be independent as well. If you have not asked yourself clearly, why do you want to have a husband? Why do you want to have children? When you truly have a husband and children, they will only be a mirror of your own insecurities, your own lack of faith in yourself, your fears of being alone, or fears of not being attached to anyone or anything. And in the end, the world is your mirror, and there is no one else except you. This drama is also a reminder to all females that you are not weak, okay? You have your own strength too. You have the power to lead. You deserve to earn what you want, and you deserve to design your own life. And only if you allow yourself to. Then the next one I want to talk about is the obsessive toxic boyfriend, that is Qi Min or Sui Yuanhuai. So this guy had very deep childhood trauma, and when he was a young boy, his mother intentionally burnt his face until he is beyond recognition, and then exchanged him with another boy next door from another family. And he never healed this trauma. This trauma became a very deep scar in his life. And when he became older, he became a very evil person. He became a crazy person and very emotionally unstable person. Then he met this girl called Yu Qianqian. And somehow one day Yu Qianqian, before that they got, Yu Qianqian saved him, and he fell in love with this Yu Qianqian. And one day Yu Qianqian fled from him. She ran away, and then for many years. But then Qimin caught Yu Qianqian again and again, over and over again, and forcing her to always be with him. He even forced her to wear the clothes that he liked, forced her to eat food, delicacy that he prepared, forced her to wear all sorts of ornaments, all sorts of hairpins that he has bought for her, he has prepared for her. He just want to her to be treated really well, to wear all those nice clothes and things like that. But Yu Qianqian really doesn't like it and doesn't want it. And then there was one time when he captured Yu Qianqian, and then he asked her, "How many guys have you been with during those years?" Then she said, "None." And then he didn't believe it. He said, "No, you're lying. I don't believe you." I think as viewers, I think we believe Yu Qianqian is to be likely to be telling the truth, but he still did not believe it. He only believed what he wants to believe, and he doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to believe everything that she says. So Yu Qianqian is a beauty, right? So to him, I think a beauty like her must have a lot of men who want to be with her, men who like her, and things like that. So when she said that there was no man at all during those years, he didn't believe it. So ladies, if you meet people like this, run. He is an obsessive, narcissistic, toxic person. But some ladies would then say, I mean, people who have met toxic boyfriend like this before, they said that, "Oh, but this guy treats me well. He buys me a lot of things. He treats me to very, very nice food. He buys me a lot of nice clothes, buys me a lot of bags and things like that, luxury bags. But sometimes sometimes he gets angry for no apparent reason. He would beat me, he would scold me. But then he said sorry in the end. He apologized for all he've done. But I think I can still forgive him." No. Run, okay? Run. This is very huge red flags in relationship. So if ladies, if you have seen people who are like this, like Qimin, quickly run, okay? But of course, Qimin is portraying a very extreme, toxic personality, very obsessive, very narcissistic personality. But do not wait until this person become really extreme, okay? If he is somewhat like Qimin, run. Quickly run, okay? Do not wait till he kills people around him, including yourself. All in all, this drama is, although the female lead and the male lead are together in the end, they have their own little family, they are raising kids of their own in the end, and based on the ending, they are living happily ever after together. But then I still think that this drama is a very sad drama because of a mistake that one person did 17 years ago, and then causing a 100,000 people massacre 17 years ago. And from then on, there have been a lot of war as well. Many people suffered. They had to go to war. the males have to go to war, the females have to stay at home, and people who go to war, they may not ever get to go back. They might die in war. A lot of people have died just to protect their country. So I also think that this is a lesson that that is telling people of the current times mistakes that the previous generations did may affect the future generations going on. This is one of the very few dramas that I've watched twice because I enjoy watching good dramas, good movies, and I can tell if people, everyone are doing their job well. Not just the actors, but the directors, the writers, the editors, the people who does the costume, the people who does the props, things like that. I mean, you can tell. So I like it when a drama or movie has good cinematography, good lighting, good attention to details, good script, and good plot as well. So this drama is adapted from a novel. I've not read the novel before, but I found that the script is very interesting. The plot is very interesting as well. And I like the cinematography. I like how they do the lighting as well, like how they zoom into a person's fingers and put it on slow motion and give it more feeling, like more emotions. I feel that they are not just filming a drama, they are making an art out of it. I actually like watching dramas if you have not know this. So I'm a huge drama fan. I watch Chinese drama, I watch Korean dramas. I don't watch a lot of dramas, but I usually do not miss the popular ones. And there are a few other dramas that I've watched twice because I really like the plot, because I really like the script in it. I feel that it's very touching. It gives a lot of emotions. It gives a lot of resonance as well. And today is just a short one about Pursuit of Jade. If you want me to talk more about this drama, or if you want me to talk about other dramas, do let me know in the comments below. See ya. Bye.